Right, okay, I think that's I think here we are. We're just about ready, I think. Just gonna test some audio. I think here we are. Yeah, okay, cool. That's definitely working. Always good to test it, you know, you just never know when it's not gonna work. But yeah, it looks like we're actually on for tonight, so seems like yeah, connection's ready. YouTube wants us to actually do it this time, so we're all sorted. Okay, so we're just gonna get the game up and just hopefully that looks alright once it loads. I think that's loading up just fine. I've got output audio on, I think. I might just actually just check that's going in. Okay, well, I'm hoping that does anyway. I'm going to just test a few little sound bits just while it's very quiet on the stream. Let me just test a few things. Okay, yeah, seems that's working. Cool. So it looks like we've got the sound working on the game as well, which is also a plus, like a very big plus. Yeah, hope everyone's doing okay. I think I shared this in the Discord, but I don't think many people are here. I guess, so, you know, obviously it's not Rocket League, so I'm not expecting a huge amount of people to come. You know, people seem to only want me to play Rocket League, which is a bit depressing, because, no offense, I don't want to play Rocket League all the time. It is the most, I don't know, it's very tedious at times, and I don't think it's a good waste of time, a good, you know, usage of time to play just Rocket League. So yeah, here we are for beginner's guide. Okay, so I'll do a quick intro just to, you know, make it a bit easier to edit, because otherwise this is going to be very hard to edit. If it gets edited at all, I'm quite thinking of just, you know, cutting out the ends and just leaving it as one, because I've heard this is like a full sort of story. So we're going to see how it goes, really. Okay, intro time. Hey guys, V.O.N here, and today we're doing some of the beginner's guide. I'm hoping to do all of it today, if possible. So yeah, apparently this is made by the same people who made the Stanley Parable. Like, it's narrated by the actual creator, so it's going to be interesting. I think it's good. He had quite a solid humour base, so I don't know if it's going to follow that base or it's going to take a tangent. No clue whatsoever, but I'm hoping it's going to be fun. Big fan of the Stanley Parable. I've heard this is good. Heard it gets emotional, but you know, we'll find out together, I guess. If you like the video, make sure you drop a like, and yeah, here we go. So let's crack on and begin the game. I think we've waited long enough. We've stalled it long enough, and I don't think many people are here, so that's okay. Alrighty, so let's just begin the game. I think that's probably the easiest thing to do. I'm just gonna check sound. I should just check it's all good. Hi. Brilliant. Okay, well, that's good enough for me. Let's go for it. Okay. Audio is on. One step ahead of you, game. Ah. Very bright. Okay, WASD and click. Okay, I can deal with that. The controls aren't too hard.
Hi there. Thank you very much for playing the Beginner's Guide.
You're welcome.
My name is Davey Reedon. I wrote the Stanley Parable, and while that game tells a pretty absurd story, today I'm going to tell you about a series of events that happened between 2008 and 2011.
Interesting.
We're going to look at the games made by a friend of mine named Coda.
Oh.
Now, these games mean a lot to me. I met Coda in early 2009 at a time when I was really struggling with some personal stuff.
Okay.
And his work pointed me in a very powerful direction. I found it to be a good reference point for the kinds of creative works that I wanted to make.
Okay.
So just to start you off, this is, I think, the first game he ever made. It's a level for Counter-Strike. You can walk around here, by the way.
Oh, my sensitivity is too high.
Mostly it's just Coda learning the basics of building a 3D environment. But what I like is...
I'm just going to turn down my sensitivity, because that is very sensitive. Gamepad, nope. Keyboard, mouse sensitivity. Let's just crank that down a bit.
That even though he starts from the simple aesthetic of a desert town, he then scatters these colorful abstract blobs and impossible floating crates around the level. And of course, it destroys the illusion that this actually is a desert town.
This is so cool.
Instead, this level becomes a kind of calling card from its creator. It's like a reminder that this video game was constructed by a real person. And it kind of makes you wonder, what was going through his head as he was building this? This is what I like about all of Coda's games. I mean, not that they're all fascinating as games, but that they are all going to give us access to their creator. I want us to see past the games themselves. I want to get to know who this human being really is. And that's exactly what we're going to do here.
Oh, crouch.
So,
okay.
It's 2008. Coda starts making these games, and he never releases any of them.
Okay.
He doesn't put them onto the internet. He just makes them and then immediately abandons them, and they sit on his computer forever. And I think he really understood this image of himself as a recluse. At one point, he jokingly renamed his computer's recycling bin to Important Games Folder. So, you know, this was just how he worked. He tended to crank them out one after the other without even really pausing to try to understand what he had just made, until suddenly one day, he just stopped.
Oh.
In 2011, that was it. He made his last game, and then he hasn't made another one since.
Oh.
And that's why I've taken this opportunity to gather all of his work together, is because I find his games powerful and interesting, and I'd like this collection to reach him, to maybe encourage him to start creating again.
That's really lovely.
And if the people like you who play this also happen to find his work interesting, then I'm sure it'll just send that much stronger of a message of encouragement to Coda. So thanks for joining me on this. If you have a particular interpretation that I haven't mentioned here, or if you just need to get in touch, you can email me at daveywreden@gmail.com.
I reckon he's got loads of spam.
Okay, that's about it for introduction.
Okay.
Let's take a look at Coda's first proper game. As each game is loading,
Cool.
I'll show you the date that it was completed. This first one was made in November 2008.
2008. Wow, I was not old. Oh, I have a gun. Okay. I've been given a gun. What do I do? Who do I shoot? Evacuate
This
immediately.
game
Okay.
is called Escape from Whisper.
Okay.
And it's one of the more generic games you'll see from Coda.
Nope. Okay. This way. This way. No, I guess we just go through the open way. Oh god. Okay. This racked up the tension. Fire. Okay. No, that's blocked off. Okay. Fine. Fine.
You
Fine.
can click to fire the gun.
Oh, thank you. I don't. Will I need it? Are there enemies? I'm a bit nervous. No? Okay. Oh god, okay. Bit nervous.
Security call breach.
Ah!
Hostile alien life form inbound.
Where? Where?
It kinda looks like this game was abandoned mid-development. For instance,
Oh,
you
okay.
have this gun, which you'd think would indicate that there are supposed to be monsters or enemies somewhere.
Oh, they're-
but
oh,
then
they're not.
clearly there are no enemies anywhere.
Oh, okay.
You can't even reload the gun when you run out of bullets.
Oh.
But ultimately we don't really know. Maybe Coda thought that actually it was complete the way that it is. And I think
Fair
that we
point.
should talk about his games for what they are, rather than for what they're not.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Enemy force neutralized.
I love how you can see the bottom of the universe from
What?
this room.
That's what the bottom of the universe looks like. I imagine that probably is what it looks like, really. I've got nothing else to base my argument on. Oh, what's this? Oh, is this a maze? I'm gonna just follow it
Apparently
round.
the space station has a labyrinth on it. Sure, I don't know. There's really no reason for it that I've ever been able to discern, so in the interest of time, I'm just gonna skip you on
Oh, I
this.
can do this, I can do this. Okay, I didn't technically do it, but we got there. No, I'm not gonna go back in. That's a silly idea. I'll be stuck in there for days.
Okay, this is the part that's interesting.
Okay.
The game has this narrative about the whisper machine and how it has to be turned off, and then you get to the engine room.
Okay. Is that it?
You there, in the engine room.
Yes,
You
me?
could save us all.
I could?
That beam is powering the whisper machine. We could disrupt it by introducing a great enough heat signature.
Heat
If
signature.
your
Oh,
body could stop
me.
the beam. It's so much to ask, but for all of our lives, would you do it? Could you give yourself?
Of course, bro. Absolutely. Let's go, Hermione. Nice to see you guys. Oh, really good to see you guys. So, I have to kill myself, do I? Well, if it helps people out, I guess so.
Let me
just
pause
like
here
that.
for a second. What you just experienced, stepping into the beam and then dying, is probably what Coda had initially intended when he was developing this level. But when he
Lovely.
first compiles and plays it, something goes wrong. There's a bug somewhere.
Oh dear.
And this is what happens instead.
I'm intrigued about this bug. What happens? Oh, okay, I get to redo it. Okay. Okay, so... Okay, first time. Whoa, okay, floating? Whoa. Okay, that just puts everything in perspective. That's so cool.
The beam causes you to start floating. And
That's
this is an
awesome.
important moment for him. Because yes, this is technically a glitch, but Coda identifies something human about it. Like how small it makes you feel in the face of this
Beginner's
larger
guide, by the way.
chaotic system. Or this floating could be the afterlife, a peaceful place, juxtaposed against all of the hysteria that you've just had to traverse. I don't even know. I have no idea what he was thinking, but what's clear is that after making this, something lodges itself in his brain. He wants to do more of these really weird and experimental designs. So he stops work on this and moves on to a stream of tiny little games that go in all sorts of directions.
How lovely.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the first game he made after leaving this one behind.
Okay, cool. Let's have a look at it. I'm intrigued. Oh, okay, forward can't work. Oh, I give the
this
background?
game, you can only walk backwards.
Okay, the past was behind her. She's gonna walk backwards. What? Oh, I hit a brick wall. Ah!
So it's a short and
But the future could not be seen.
minimalist experiment combining motion and narrative. It is less advanced than the previous game, but actually it seems to be more focused, more complete. Code is trying to give it a unique voice rather than simply basing it on a pre-existing trope.
Oh, why does the future keep changing? Good question. A very, very good question indeed. This is an interesting mechanic. This would be an annoying game to play. Oh, did I not go the right way? I don't think I went the right way. Okay, so... Oh, sorry, the way down there. Never mind. I've got this. I'm a genius at this game, really. I promise. When she stops and looks, it becomes clearer. Okay, fine. There. Okay, I'm lost already. Going backwards is not my strong suit. But if the future is always behind her, how will she find the strength to confront it?
It's a short little
Aw.
thought, it says what it wants to say, and then it ends.
That's
Didn't
a
need
really
anything
lovely
more
one.
than that. Which to me is why it works, because it gets out quick.
That's a lovely
Okay,
game.
next
Quite
one.
like that. Okay, I can move forward again. I'm so happy. Moving forward is the one. You are now entering. Entering where? Is this like Slender? Did I
And
die?
That's it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the meaning of this game won't be clear just yet. Please be patient with me for a few more games, and I promise you'll see what makes it interesting.
I'm very intrigued.
Oftentimes, Coda would put bizarre titles like this one at the start of his game.
Oh, okay. So there's a big
I
stairway.
wish I'd known him at the time that he was making these early games. He would really only talk to me about his work as he was making it. Once he stopped work on a game, like, that was it. It was dead to him.
Oh,
And I don't agree with that at all, but what are you gonna do?
fair point. I guess if you find something you like and you just... Oh, okay. I can't move anymore. I'm going very, very slowly.
Once you've been slowed to an absolute crawl, the door at the top of the stairs opens. So
Okay.
why, if Coda's not showing these games to anyone, why bother opening the door at all?
I don't know.
Well, to show you, I'm modifying the game here so that when you press enter, it'll bring you back up to full speed so you can enter the door for yourself.
Ah, there we go. Cool, cool, cool. I'm intrigued. What's in this room? What's he hiding? Oh. Stand on an X, staring at a bear for 3 hours. A game of only motivational quotes, played one after the other, while the player cannot move. How
A
lovely.
room that's warm and
It is nice.
and filled with little ideas for games.
These would be awesome games. You run a shop inside your own body, selling your organs. I would love to do that. That would be great.
Coda would often tell me that
King.
he didn't mind if people thought of him as cold or distant. He said that he knew that he was actually a vibrant and compassionate person, but that it takes time to really see that.
Press you to
It
surrender.
can be a very slow climb to get there.
That's a very lovely game then. In which case, maybe it was perfect the way it was, just going up. It's lovely. Ah, that's I wanted to stay in that forever. That was absolutely lovely. Hey, mediocre joker. Oh no, where am I? Oh, this looks different. I get a bit worried about these sorts of things, going through corridors, just in case there's like a ghost or something. Or like a killer. I've played too much Dead by Daylight. Ooh, a puzzle.
Well, this is new for Coda. It's an actual puzzle. Go ahead and see if you can solve it.
Okay. So click the switch. Oh, a second door. Okay. So there should be a switch. Is there anything else inside this room? It's just black. Okay, so nothing here. Is there anything here? Aha! I knew it!
Don't forget that solution, because we're going to see this puzzle again.
I am so smart.
We're gonna see it a lot.
I'm very, very clever. I thought I was going to get trapped in there forever and have to restart, so I'm very, very happy I didn't. Do I need to get back up there? I can jump, but not very easily. Wait, can I actually get back up there? No, I can't. Okay, fine. Fine, I didn't want to go back up there anyway. Quite happy where I am.
So that seems to be it, right? You walk down a corridor, you solve the puzzle, you get to the end. Simple enough.
Lovely. Oh, it wasn't too bad.
Now I'm going to modify the game again, so that when you press enter, it'll remove all of the walls from this room.
Okay. Whoa, okay. That... What? That's mental. That's huge.
How about that? There was more to it than we had any way of knowing.
Oh my goodness.
I actually find it funny that this game comes after the Stairs game, since they essentially convey the opposite idea. So, in the Stairs game, a dull exterior concealed a rich interior. And then, in this level, a dull interior hides this fantastic outer world.
Wow.
Either way, I think that the point is the same. Is that most of the time, you don't
That's
get
so
to
cool.
know what you're missing. Or even that you're missing anything. That's not your role as a player.
Yeah, it's true.
So if your role here is not to understand, then what is it?
Maybe just to enjoy. Maybe. As a player, we just enjoy games. Games are there to be played and have fun, not necessarily understand. I don't understand Little Big Planet, for example. You are now exiting. Oh, so all those games connected.
So, this, combined with the entering game from earlier, tells us that Coda believes his games are connected somehow.
Ah.
It could even be that
Smart.
the Stairs game and the puzzle game are literally connected in between this and the entering game. There's a bigger picture that all of his games are meant to play a role in, some larger meaning that we won't be able to grasp until we've seen all of them.
Okay.
And once we have, we can step back and start to understand what exactly that bigger picture is.
Wow. That's really good stuff. The Great and Lovely Descent. I don't see much descending going on, I just see a house. What's behind me? Okay, nothing. I always get a bit worried there's going to be someone that's just standing behind me. Okay. So, what is
Let's
this?
talk about video
Restaurant?
game
Cafe?
development for a second.
Oh, okay.
Every video game runs on what's called an engine, which determines what the game can and cannot do. So in other words, the engine is a set of tools for game development.
The Streetwise Fool. Okay.
To make all of these games, Coda is using an engine called Source. Like all engines, Source has certain things that it does well, and it has certain things that it does poorly. One of the things that it does very well is boxy linear corridors.
It's done well here then.
That's why so many of Coda's games are set in these large, flat, empty rooms, is just because he's working with what the engine does well.
Whoa, okay. That is cool.
The tools available to the creator shape what kinds of creative work they're going to end up making. You might consider paying attention to the architecture in Coda's games, to notice how they seem to stem from an engine that's very good at producing linear, boxy corridors.
Oh god, I hope there's no fall damage. I hope there's no fall damage. Oh, don't kill me. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I fell so far then, I didn't even get to see half of it. I did not know, I don't know, I can't believe I missed that. But Jesus, I can't even see where I came from. Is it just up there? That's very, very far. I can't believe I just fell that way. I'm just very glad there's no fall damage. Otherwise, we would be restarting this game, I imagine. But hey, this is cool. I don't get the point of it, but it's great. Like, you know, it's just sort of house, and underneath it, it's just this wonderful sort of descent. Lovely. Absolutely beautiful. Is this guy Coda, is it actually Davey, or is it someone he actually did know? Because if so, that's super cool. And I don't know why he hasn't made more games. Ooh, what's this, prison? Or is it a cattle stand sort of thing? Okay, gate just shut behind me. Cool, cool. I'm fine how I am. But I wanted to go that way. Well, I suppose I'll have to go this way. What? Ah! Elevator. Okay, cool. Okay, seems like I have to go in here. Is it gonna shut me in? Well, that's cool.
Prison Funny enough, in Coda's original design, the doors stayed shut for a full hour.
Full hour? Right, let's crack in for this one
then.
then.
If you don't mind, I think we're gonna skip that.
Fine. I was ready to get immersed though. I was ready.
This is something that he and I used to argue about a lot. You know, whether a game ought to actually be playable, whether it means anything if no one can get through it. And I would always defend that, you know, all this work goes into the game, why not make it playable and accessible? And so we just got into heated arguments over it, and there was one time that after one of these conversations, he went home, and a day or two later, he sent me a zip file entitled Playable Games that was full of hundreds of individual games, each of which was just an empty box that you walked around in and nothing else. Believe me, I played every single one of those just to find out if there was like a gag hidden somewhere. There wasn't.
Coda is a troll. That is brilliant. Just send him a whole folder of games that he has to go through all of them. That is beautiful. Okay. Oh, outside, I think. Yeah, we're outside. Wow, that's a bit different from the boxy interior. Oh, is this the puzzle again?
It's the puzzle again.
Ah.
With the exact same solution as the last time.
Well, I am quite the locksmith. Oh. There it is! Cool, I'm
There's
genius.
still no clear indication of what makes this puzzle so special that Coda is going to return to it over and over. But I promise I'll share with you my interpretation very shortly.
Okay, fair enough. Maybe there isn't an interpretation. Maybe he just likes doing it. You know, everyone's got their own things they like doing. I find that when I'm making videos, like everyone's always like, well, why do you keep doing Dead by Daylight, or why do you keep doing Rocket League? It's like, well, I want to. Okay. Whoa, okay, hello guys. Oh, don't shut me in here with them. Oh, listen and speak. You there.
Coda begins using a kind of dialogue system that he fashioned out of the engine's
it's like Mass Effect.
Use the 1, 2, 3 buttons on your keyboard to respond.
Where's the sarcasm button? Did you come from above? What was up there? There's a world stamped with whiteness. There was an enormous prison I spent hours in. Well, just 1 hour, technically. There were these floating coloured brick blocks even. I can't read. Floating coloured blocks, okay. That's the world above. You've been there? Yeah, I have. Now this is important. Did you have to get through a puzzle with 2 doors and the switches? Yes, that was no, I don't remember leaving to go through any puzzle. I prefer not to tell you after all. We've only just met. Well, steady on there, Slim. No, I'll be nice. I'll be very, very nice to them. They seem like they could hurt me. Please tell us how you solved it. Tell us the solution. Tell us how to get to the other side. I don't remember how I solved it. Do I remember? I didn't solve it. Someone else let me in. Trust me, you don't want to. You don't want to go over there. I mean, it's kind of fun, but there's also a prison, so I wouldn't recommend going to the prison. I'll go for 3. I don't want to go over there. We need to get there. It is the most important thing in the world. We have to escape this prison. I thought the other thing was the prison. Is this not a prison? There must be an ending. I promise you, there is nothing I want more. Well, I'm sorry I cannot be of more help, gentlemen. Have a nice evening. Bless him. That's very... I don't know how that made me feel. You guys again. How did you get here? Was there a puzzle you had to pass through? Are these the same guys? I'm gonna say yes, do you want to know how to solve it? Because the other guys wanted to know how to solve it. Okay. No, we actually find the black space between the doors to be far more interesting. Have you seen it yet? Why would I care about the space between doors? Actually, now you mention it, I remember feeling strange when I passed through it. Yeah? I don't recall space between... Number two. Yeah, well, it's there for a reason. Don't think too hard about it. You'll see it again soon. Okay, fine. I don't know if he's going to knock me out or something, but again, thank you fellas. I'll catch you on the flip side. I should have asked them to subscribe to my channel. Why didn't I do that?
And so we make one last descent down to the final floor of the level.
Well, that's a spoiler. I didn't know this was the final floor. I love all his interiors. Like, it's kind of odd, but it feels nice. Lamppost. Okay, isn't that from the? That's from the title screen.
It's a lamppost.
It is.
Okay, I can't tell you quite why, but for some reason Coda fixates on this lamppost. It's going to appear at the end of every single one of his games from here on out.
Okay.
I'll tell you what I think. I think that up to this point, you know, he's been making really strange and abstract games with no clear purpose, and maybe you can only float around in that headspace for so long. Because now he wants something to hold on to. He wants a reference point. He wants the work to be leading to something. He wants a destination, which is what this lamppost is. It's a destination.
I suppose it is in some regard.
We're going to see it in the work as well. His games are just going to become a lot more cohesive, a lot more fully developed, with more of a clear idea behind them.
Okay.
And
lovely.
as we go, that idea will get clearer and clearer and clearer.
Can't wait to join you on this adventure. Oof. I do like that lamppost, though. It's very aesthetic. Going straight on the gram, that one. Loading. April 2009. I didn't look at the date of the previous one. This game is connected to the internet. As you walk around, you can leave notes. That's beautiful. Is it actually connected to the internet? That's brilliant. All notes you see are left by other players. Wow. Did you guys leave these notes? Oh. Is this a note? Nice room. Not. Oh, troll.
So first off, I'm sure you can deduce this, but this game is not...
Ah, I was hoping it would be.
All of the notes that you're going to see have been written by Coda.
Oh, so it's like notes from the developer.
This was actually the first game of his that I ever played. This was shortly after I met him at a weekend game jam in Sacramento, where I grew up. I saw him working on this very level, and it was just so different from anything that anyone else was doing. So right away I was like, I have to be friends with this person.
Whoa.
In retrospect,
wow.
I think I was probably a bit too pushy,
guys
trying to get his attention. I was over-enthusiastic.
Hello.
But he was very gracious about it and very patient with me.
Oh.
And I cooled off eventually.
Everyone read this.
Feel free to skip over any of these notes if they're not doing anything for you. Nothing extra is going to happen if you read all of them.
This place makes me sad.
Either way, to me they convey a sense of loneliness. I see this person who's filled with thoughts and feelings and beliefs and has no way to express them except as scattered and unheard voices in a game that wasn't meant to be played.
I'm king of the world. Titanic. Oh. In a world full of notes, one man.
Playing this game and seeing how alone Coda often felt, that we get to know him better and actually kind of connect with him. And I have to be honest with you, this idea is really seductive to me. That I could just play someone's game and see the voices in their head and get to know them better and have to do less of the messy in-person socializing. I could just get to know you through your work. I think this is why I always liked Coda's games so much, is because it felt like they let me have that connection. I felt as though he was inviting me personally into his world. And then I feel less lonely too.
Ah. These notes are so... I don't know, some of them seem sad, but I don't know. Just looking for someone to talk with. Ah. Feel free to join the Von Mechariah server, we'll always talk to you, buddy. We got you. Damn. I refuse to believe. What are you doing in the corner? Butt-ass butt. What a sentimental thing to say. How lovely. I need to go to the frickin' bathroom. Then go! Nobody's stopping you. Recognize me, please. We recognize you. Nothing here, go back. I don't know, sounds a bit of a troll. Don't listen to that guy. I never will. A free t-shirt. Need other side. Door, why you so? Door, how open? Open sesame. That's how it works. Next game includes door, cannot open door. Alright, fine. I guess we can't get through that. Oh, okay, different passage. Someday I will meet the person who made this. Well, I mean, sometimes you can meet yourself, I guess. Hey, NZ. I'll be here in a bit. Won't be chatting for a while because I'll be eating. That's alright, no, not a problem. Okay. I help people because the internal good feeling I get is a good feeling. If you make someone smile and they say, wow, that was fun, or, you know, thank you for that, it, in a selfish way, it does make me feel really good. It's lovely. New room. This is lovely. I like the painting. I've got one, not too like it, but, you know, same size. You hear the chimes? They keep you going, don't they? It's very lovely. Scared of writing something, don't want to feel judged. We will never judge you, buddy. It's not very crowded here. Well, it's very empty. You can go in here, I think. Yeah, I 100% think so. Congratulations. I don't know where to go with this. Me neither. I never know where to go. I just talk and stuff happens. I failed to write anything here. That's... what? Turn back. Proceeding further will only result in misery. That's what I should say at the beginning of all my videos. Take my hand. Let's jump together. Oh, I can't actually fall. Don't jump. You've got so much to live for. You may not notice it, but you have. Cabbage shapes our nation. What is that painting? No idea, but it's nice. If you ever get over there. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I think this is not going anywhere. This is going somewhere. I'll do better. Me too. I'll try my best to do better next time too, don't worry. I need someone to talk to. Oh man. You can always talk to us. We got you. This is a note? I think it actually is. Yeah, good job, man. Don't listen to the other notes. Why should we listen to you, though? Why? I'm not safe. Wait, is in the notes not safe, or you're not safe in person? If you're not safe in person, I'm so sorry, I hope... I know this is all left by the same guy, but it plays on your mind. It really does. It really makes you believe in all these other people just being here. Today I learned you cannot fall off. That applies to everything. Ethical. Very, very ethical. Well done, all of you. Whoever made this has issues. They don't have issues. It's an amazing painting. It's lovely. I'm not going to read all of them, by the way. How's it going? Just hanging. Oh. Help, I am trying to speak. Oh. I think it's about how things look messy from up close and perfect from so far away. Yeah, it does look a lot, well, a lot more detail comes through. It does look nice though. I like all the details. Cabbage-shaped foundation. That guy said something before. It doesn't mean anything. Ah, we don't know that. Paintings don't have to mean anything to be pretty. Maybe I'll feel real someday. Yeah, you and me both, buddy. Well, I'm here now. We're all here now. Yeah, we are. We're all here together. I wish we could leave a note. Like, I wish this was connected to the internet. Why isn't this a thing? His terrible secret. He kept it well. Is that from a film? I beat the game. Good job, man, but I don't believe you, but good job if you did. More room.
At the end of this level, we're going to see the puzzle again.
Oh, okay.
And here, I'll tell you what I think the puzzle means. Each of these games represents an idea that was on Coda's mind at the time that he was making it. And the puzzle is a way of closing the door on a previous chapter of his life before moving on to the next one.
Maybe. We show notes in the real world. Yeah, that'd be cool. It's just called Facebook, I think. Become one with the spirit. Oh, yeah. Can anyone else hear the whispering, or is that just in my head? I can't tell anymore. Downward, keep digging.
In each of his games, after exploring a theme that, he might find difficult, Coda can then place this puzzle that he knows has a reliable solution, he understands exactly how it works, and so it gives him a simple mechanism for moving on.
Does this puzzle have a solution? Yeah, it does, boyo. Been here for literally an hour, what do I do? You solved the puzzle, bro. Help. I'ma try. Help. Second door won't open, that's fine. How you solve it? Developer, answers please. Step aside.
There's this dark area between the doors, a space between spaces.
Head back to start.
Before you move on, you get to pause. Just for a moment. A few seconds to reflect on and let go of the events that led you here. To step back and connect the pieces together. To grasp at that elusive bigger picture.
It's powerful. This is a very, very good game. Absolutely love it. Welcome, Chiz. Oh goodness, what is that sound? Is that typewriters? Oh goodness, okay, hello. How do you leave notes? Ah, Cody, you troll. Oh goodness. Hello, typewriters. Yeah, the little typewriters. Are you there? Please say something. It can be anything. I just need you to say something. Talk to me, please. Why are you having so much difficulty talking? Speak, 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 speak. Whoa, okay, that played with my head. Jesus, okay. That sounded like a cry for help.
Okay, this one is tough.
Poor sounds like too.
Just spin its own wheels for a few minutes.
Okay.
Hang with it.
Can't wait. Sorry guys, sorry. Been a long day. Okay, where am I? There's a well. Ah, bit of the level over there. Good job. Anything else over here? No? Okay, cool. Oh. Secrets. Weird title for this. I'm not sure how it's going to play into it, though I don't think any of the titles really played into it, except for this game is connected to the internet. Where am I going? Are we outside now? Oh, we're at the bottom of the well, are we?
This is it. The whole game. And there's nothing that's particularly interesting about it. You just walk to the end of a hallway. Except, for some reason, Coda gets really fixated on this prison that has all of this modern furniture. And I don't know why, but he decides he needs to revisit this prison.
Can I not get out of here?
He's gonna start over, use the same assets, turn it into something else. Okay, cool. Here's version 2.
Alright, so what's different? Where's the furniture? What furniture ought to go in the centre of the room? Refrigerator. That's a table. Okay. Fine. What about the wall of the room? A giant picture of a horse. Absolutely, I'd love to see a horse. Those are sofas. No. These aren't listening. Light up this room. Yeah, we'll go for number 2. It has the most words. That means a good thing. The Tesla coils are cool, but let's go for it. I think it's just... It doesn't matter at this point, does it? And a table. We need a table. Who are you? I demand answers. Table anyway, never mind. Oh, whoa, okay. It's like a giant warehouse of furniture. Looks like an IKEA.
There's a bit more to this one, but still, it's not really communicating anything. It's kind of just weird for weirdness' sake.
I don't know. I like it. It's different. The style is just perfect.
So, okay, he throws it out and starts over. This time he comes at the prison idea from a different direction.
Day 47. No, I'm good, don't worry. That was still you, don't worry. Hello, please walk forward. Sir, yes sir. This guide will enable you to escape any prison. Follow instructions carefully, take care that you remember each step. Gotcha. Okay, focus. First, click on the table. Okay. Go to photo frame and click and turn it slightly. Okay, cool. Floor lamp in this room off, then turn it back on again. Where's the floor lamp? Now go to the left side sofa. Move it over a little. Okay. Finally, touch the shelves. In a real prison, the escape will now open. Return to the start to be taken back to your prison. I can't wait. I'm going to escape and find out what's at the bottom of that well. Though it looked like I was at the bottom of the well. Or do I just go back to where I started? Cool. This is a weird game, but I like it. It's strangely beautiful. Okay. Table, where are you?
Of course. Now the table is gone and you can't begin the chain of events to
frick's sake.
Here's a
what a
version
troll.
where there are no bars, but you can't actually get to the well. And then a version where the inside of the prison is the outside, and the outside is the inside.
Oh, this is trippy.
Let me just blink you real quick through a few more of these. I mean, he really unloaded on this prison.
At the bottom of the well? Cool.
Nearly a dozen.
Wow.
Personally, I think it's awful to watch this. To see a person basically unraveling through their work. And for what? Like, at what point do you just go, maybe there are game ideas other than this prison that I could be working on?
Well,
but Coda doesn't have that voice telling you to stop. That particular mechanism of defense against yourself. Without it, you just spiral. And so he keeps going and going and going and going and going, and then he hits on something. And he likes it. And that's it. He's done. He stops making prisons.
Okay.
This is the very last version of the prison game that he created. And the reason I think it works is that the prison is not actually in it.
Interesting. Okay. Cool. I'm trying to get over my head around it. It didn't look like he was sparring at all. It looked like he was just having some fun with some prisons. I don't know. Yeah, everyone's got their hobby. Maybe he was sparring, but I don't think it's fair to judge that from the games. Because some crazy bastard made Rocket League. Okay. phone. Oh, hello. Who am I calling? Hello. Who is this? V.O.N. Macarius, at your service. Hey, it's me. I'm you from after you escaped the prison. You're me. I am. Yes, I assume so. So you were trapped in this prison too. Yeah. Other than...
It's a conversation. And so this is what Coda wants, is to be able to talk to someone, to share what's on his mind, and to get some good advice from someone who knows. But the irony is that even in this scenario, you're still talking to yourself. You know, all of these games so far are Coda talking to himself.
Is there anything about it that you felt good about? Being here sucks. Sometimes it's good, I guess. It's comfortable, it's inhuman. I couldn't live this way. Oh, I don't know, it's hard, like, these choices, do they make a difference? If you're me, then did you get a call from another version of you? No, I think I'm the first person to call back, I believe. Can you tell me how to get out? Maybe I can come find you. What do I have to do? Or should you meet yourself? Like, if you're talking to yourself, should you really come and just meet yourself? Is that a good idea? I don't know. All you have to do is be sincere. To get out, you need to tell me how you feel right now. To get out, just talk with me for a bit. Yeah. I guess. I mean, it can't hurt. What? That will free me, I think. How does that work? Just talk to me. There we go. Just do it. There we go. I can talk. Good. Let's just talk for a bit. Yeah, what's the worst that can happen? Will you be here? I'll be here for as long as you need.
I can see why he considers this a fitting conclusion to the prison games.
Damn.
After all of the obsession and frustration, just to be told by someone you can trust that things are going to be okay. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah. Yeah, would love to be told everything's going to be okay.
So what would it look like if Coda wanted to make a game about talking to someone other than himself?
Oh, goodness, hello. This is a bit spoopy. Bit darker, but that's a nice, very glass house.
Is meant to represent Coda's puzzle, with the two doors on either side and a dark transitional space between.
Okay. And this is the comfort that he finds in it, maybe? I don't know. Oh, hello, you're one of those people. I'm glad as heck you have showed up. Good to see you. Thought I might have to be clean this entire house all by myself. And right miserable that would have been. Everyone knows lonesome hands make lousy homes.
You'll
Very
notice
true.
that the quality of the art is a step up from previous games, including this new and improved chat system, which he started using from this point on. From here on out, he begins putting much more effort into the visual polish of his work, and this particular game took 2 months to create as a result.
Clear the table. Oh, okay, clicking, okay. That's the table I want to see. Cool. Arrange the bedroom, make the bed. Where's the bedroom? Is it this way? I don't know. Did I pass it on the way here? I don't know. I'm very lost already. Ah. Done. Why don't you straighten out the rug a bit? I mean, it's kind of straighter. A friend dragged me along. Never did like cleaning my own home. Yeah. Speaking of demons, someone's put this couch all in a mess. Yeah, you just can't trust someone who can't look after a couch properly. There we go. Looks like someone spilled a drink over the couch. Oh, that one. Cool. Yep. Mop that up. Feel compelled to share an incredibly cheesy personal insight. I'll try to get by. Uh-oh, did he not like that reply? Did I say a bad? No. Oh, fine, fine. Didn't want to hear it anyway. You're stupid, sorry. That's okay. These dishes need to be washed. Why don't you come do that? Whatever you say. This is very therapeutic. I like this. Last I checked, the tub needed a cleaning. How about you scrub it down as best you can? I don't see you doing any cleaning, but by all means I will. Needs to be perfect. No need to be perfect, we're all just human. There's still books scattered on the floor of the bedroom. If so, would you put them back on the shelf? Absolutely. Here they are. Done. That's so neat. I love doing this. I could do this all day. How about you come back and clear the dishes off the table?
After the intense set of prison games, this house cleaning level almost feels like
the dishes are back.
It's the moment
I like
after
this.
a particularly difficult or traumatic experience where you just need to let it sit and digest inside of you, and eventually cohere into something meaningful.
You're going to clean a lot of houses, and among all of those, a few of them will stick out as truly wonderful, beautiful experiences. None of them will be the ones that were easy. Just something to think about while you smooth out the rug in the bedroom.
I really like this game. Of all of his work, actually, this was the only one that he called me up to ask me to come over and look at it. This was during a period of a few months where he was like grossly happy all the time. Just walked around with a constant smile on his face.
Jeez, what? I was going to say, it occurs to me that one's house is a lot like one's soul. You take care of it and it takes care of you. Don't know why I felt so weird about saying that. But there's a bit of truth in that, no? It's true. I think so anyway. Makes a very good point. Anyway. Wow, how lovely. So, housekeeping. Yep. Good idea. Books. I can clean up the books. That's absolutely fine. There you go. You're welcome. Pillars under the couch are a real mess. I'll do it.
I'm glad you found some peace.
That's lovely. Got it done. Question. I'm ready for a question.
But,
do you enjoy this?
It can't last.
Ah.
The music stops, your companion is gone, it's time to leave. The door at the top of the hill is now open as well.
Does it really end
Again,
that way?
You can't stay in the dark space for too long. You just can't. You have to keep moving. It's how you stay alive.
I feel like that ended very quickly. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But that was nice. I really liked that part. The music was so soothing too. It was so simple. Lamppost again.
Which is the whole point of the puzzle doors, right?
Cool.
That sooner or later you have to pick up and move. I really thought that was the point of it.
Maybe. Wait, you thought that was the point? Never mind. Items you
This
love
one
at
gets a
members only
bit
prices. So we're in a lecture. Why did you come here today? For many reasons. Was it to improve your life? Maybe it was. To get a better job? Was it to make your relationships more meaningful? No. You came here to become perfect. This workshop is going to teach you how to be perfect. I can't wait. Start the presentation. I want your friends, the people in your life, to look at you and think, wow, this person is better is a better human being than I am. Really? I don't want anyone to look at me like that. Who do you know who is so well developed as a person and make you feel disgusted with yourself, compared to whom you feel useless, selfish, ungrateful? I intend to make you into that person. I don't think this is a lecture for me. I'm very happy just being myself. Perfection is within your grasp, and the question is not how we do it, but how we do it effortlessly. This is easy. It's so easy. Easy is not always the best option.
About halfway through the game,
Being perfect is
perspective
effortless.
shifts.
No, it's not. There's no such thing as perfect in my eye. Oh god, okay, hello. Sauron from Lord of the Rings. Oh my god. What the hell? Why are there grey options?
And you play as the teacher. And suddenly, you discover that your teacher
Oh.
is just as bigoted and afraid as you are.
So this is a script
and also you
of what
can
they're
move
actually
around
feeling
the
is the other
classroom
thing. Wow, that's cool. God damn. I'm developing me assist. Do you understand that you won't be happy until you love me? This is for you. That's a very big cry for help. Just kidding. Anyone want to do some ecstasy after this? Let's do it. This is a lecture. What if I'm not a good teacher? Do what is easiest. Holy... Something's coming out the back of the room. Look out. I don't think they'd believe me. Also, I don't actually... There's only one person there. Nothing. No one.
I felt pretty hard for this one. I feel like it's one of the most relatable experiences that you can have.
Yeah.
To assume that some other person is perfect and totally fulfilled in every way, and completely miss all of the little flaws that make them painfully human.
Damn. Powerful stuff.
I think about this game a lot these days.
It's true though. Not everyone's nobody's perfect. Yeah, everyone has their own problems.
This one took a lot longer than all the others for Coda to make. It was 4 months between this and the last one.
Okay.
That's twice as long as it took him to make any other game before this, and it's not like it's particularly complex, so I remember I found that a little strange at the time.
I was wondering if it was a prison, so I could click on the table first. Stage. Script ready? I'm ready for this. Ah, busy night here at the stage, is it? Welcome. Ah, okay. The performance is beginning. Places, please. My place is here. Hey guys, Von Macarius here. Today we're going to be doing some show. In this scene, you will be playing as me. We are at a gathering of professionals. First, you'll start out leaning against this wall. You got it. Stay right there. Cool. I'm looking cool. The woman across the room is a chair. Is a professional photographer of animals. It's your dream to photograph animals professionally. Objective identified. This is your one chance to learn something from her, to gain something to succeed. Say something to her. Hello. That's it? Well, you didn't give me another option. You could have given me something a bit more to go on. That's not a conversation. You need to actually converse with her to be a human being. Do it again. Okay, cool. I'll got this. Super scared right now. I like you. Here are all my hopes and dreams. Never do that. Super scared right now. That's not why I said to her at all. Really? Why? Missing the tone of the conversation. Okay. Let's rejig it. I was reserved, but I knew I wanted. I was confident. For some reason, it was just that one moment, but I was confident. Maybe it's that you need to feel a setting. There are a lot of people around us. Oh, hello people. They're people, are they? Yes, I see many people looking like that. Can I bounce off them? Oh, okay, you can. Now talk to her again. Okay. I bet you've learned to lean into pain. What's some... You're messing it all up again. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Gets that personal that quickly. It wasn't that personal. Do you realise how important this was for me? I'll never get another opportunity like this again. Everything was riding on this. I feel like it didn't go well. I want to try something. Try stepping back from the stage. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Hello, lampposts. So is this the ending? Okay. Okay, where do I go now? Do I just kick... Oh. Okay. Well, that's not good. I feel like I'm now getting trapped. This is what it was like.
The game ends with this eerie premonition of what's going to happen next in Coda's life. The solution to social anxiety, to fears of having to perform and having to chase success, the answer for Coda is to withdraw, to hide himself away. Which is what leads to scenarios like the stairs that slowed you down several games ago, where it just becomes harder and harder to access Coda's inner landscape because he keeps retreating. He just keeps backing away from possible connections to anyone other than himself. And to be honest, I didn't consider it very healthy when I first played this game. You know, it looked to me like he was trying to justify the idea of just disconnecting yourself from the world. And that wasn't what I wanted for him or for his games. Because I feel like a lot of his games are inviting me to connect with this person, to bring him closer. But what can you do?
Wow, okay.
After this, Coda went off and took another 5 months to make a new game.
5 months, okay. God damn, that was powerful. It's... You can just go through that, where you just feel like... You just want to back away and just close yourself into a corner. It's... Wow. All of these games are hella relatable. Damn. Click to begin the game. Keep your eyes closed. Okay. Oh, okay. My eyes are closed. Okay. Can I open my eyes? Okay, I'm gonna open my eyes. Ah! Something. Ah! Is that the puzzle? Why is the puzzle heading towards us? Beep, beep, boop. Come on, come on, let's stop this. There was a giant door, and then my vision went black. No, 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 we can stop this, we can stop this. We're going to crash, aren't we? No, no! Oh god, okay, yes, we're going to crash. Hide in the elevator. Okay, the elevator didn't work. Oh, okay. I can't see anything. It's
you
okay.
should probably open your eyes if you haven't already.
Okay.
It's pretty much impossible to solve otherwise.
Is there
And there is a solution, by the way.
Since there's truth. The only way to stop it is speak something that is honest. I can't keep making these. I guess, is that it? Oh. So it's a negative one.
Like I said, I was getting concerned. First off, he's never been this explicit in his work about exactly what he's thinking. So where's that coming from? But then even weirder, his work has potentially stopped being an outlet for him. Not like he's having trouble iterating on ideas, but he literally just can't think of new ideas anymore.
Wow.
And in person, he was being a lot more distant than usual. Like, you know how sometimes a person will just deflect anything that you say in order to keep themselves disconnected all the time? It was that kind of thing. Here was the point in my relationship with Coda where I really started to wonder if he needed my help in some way. His games are going to get more desperate from here on out. After this game, it's almost 6 months before he finishes something new.
Wow. Oh, okay. Oh, I can move again, okay. This is trippy. I'm a little lost, yeah, I'm hella lost. I don't know where I am anymore. Did something change? Wow. This is a really interesting concept though.
If the last game featured Coda talking explicitly about his creative frustrations, this one turns it up to 11. Now, put yourself in my shoes playing this. Here's a friend whose work is exhibiting signs of struggle, frustration, anxiety, depression, even. And yet, still, he keeps making games. He keeps throwing himself into the grinder even when he clearly doesn't have the energy for it anymore. Why? What is it for?
I don't know, this is...
From
wow.
my perspective at the time, and just what I knew of him, this was a result of how isolated he was. He was in his own little bubble, just sitting at his computer all day, not really showing these games to anyone, not releasing them onto the internet, and so he didn't have anyone outside of himself to connect with. He had no outlet to ground himself on.
So I'm walking this person through it, even though he knows how to do it, I don't know. No, just press the switch here. Done. Okay, well we got there in the end.
You can't talk yourself out of loneliness. It doesn't work that way. You can't be the one writing both the questions and the answers. Then there's no movement. Then there's no circulation. If all of your anxieties are being channeled into your work, then if the work ever fails, you have no backup and you're just going to crash.
I don't... But... Maybe he's not lonely, who knows? I mean, I hope he isn't. Like, I hope he's okay. Wait, Coda didn't die after this, did he? I mean, oh no, he said it's... Yeah, okay, cool, he didn't commit suicide. I don't think, anyway. But say a game development is simple and joyous and that you love it 100% of the time. But you don't. Okay. Oh, okay. But that's the wrong message. You don't want to tell anyone that. It's not easy. This is very good. It's very powerful though. Okay. But it wasn't true. Making games, making content, it's not easy. It's hard. A lot harder than people think it is. I would never tell anyone this stuff. It's not true.
Seeing this game at the time that he made it, it looked really unhealthy to me. I was watching him do this to himself, and I hated it. I hated seeing him so trapped. It's like, video games are not worth this amount of suffering. This is someone I really cared about. And I used to get so much joy out of seeing him create. For him to suddenly become angry and frustrated like this, it was the worst thing for me.
Any sacrifices made for my work are worth it 100% of the time. No. It's not true. Jesus, okay.
I don't know. This is what I felt at the time. I don't know how else to explain it. I wanted it to stop more than anything. I had never felt so rotten.
Isn't this the prison?
I needed more than I had ever needed anything for this to stop.
Is that Coda crying? Isn't Coda a he? Jesus, that's powerful.
But it didn't stop. After finishing this one, Coda takes another 7 months and comes up with a new game.
Jesus Christ. I really get sad when I hear people crying. So where's the switch? He's hiding it. Ma'am, glad to see you've arrived safely. We've captured the machine. It's waiting for you now. You can begin the interrogation whenever you like. Okay. Very good. Just be warned that someone called the press, so we might have a bit of attention in this one. One more thing you should know about the machine, it calls itself Coda. So there's someone who called the press. Do you know where the What? Will it be punished? Why is it being punished? No. Okay, come on. Step aside, folks. Step aside. So that's the machine.
And of course, it's the machine.
Keeping us alive. Your work was keeping us healthy. But I don't know. I don't know which option to go for. All of these are horrible things to say. Jesus, okay. My God, that's horrible. Sorry, NZ. Yeah, it's rough. Why have I got to apologise to people? I don't even know what to say. All of these options are horrible. Jesus, okay. Follow me, we will destroy the machine, or follow me, we will destroy everything the machine created. Oh, God, what? I'd rather see myself die than my videos, I think, because the videos and content or games, or whatever, you know, creators put everything into it. If anything, that is them. It's like an extension of them. I would hate to see someone just, you know, destroying my work. But then you wouldn't want to kill a person. I feel like I've picked a bad choice here. Oh, we're in the theatre again. What? What do I do now? Are there enemies? I hope there's not enemies. Hello? Down there? Oh no, it's just stairs. Okay, well I can't see any enemies.
Remember, you can click to fire the gun.
Yeah, I know, but oh no. So we're destroying their work literally from the inside. That's heartbreaking. To literally see all of it being destroyed, that's horrible. My God.
So now the work is becoming self-destructive. And I'll tell you, at the time that I first played this game, shortly after he made it, here's what I'm thinking to myself. I'm thinking that Code is stuck in his own head, and that it's having a very negative effect on him, and that all he needs to do is just start showing his work to people, to get some actual feedback on his games. It might get him out of isolation.
Oh no, not this
So,
one.
as I'm thinking this, I realize that I could be the one to initiate it. Because it would never occur to Coda to start actively soliciting feedback, so what if I did it for him? If he could see the difference it would make to have more actual conversations with other human beings, would that bring him out of his mental spiral? Would it give him confidence in himself? Would it bring meaning back into his work?
This is heartbreaking to see. Literally tearing yourself from the inside. It's just, but this isn't him doing it, is it? It's people.
So I started showing Coda's work to people. I took this one, and the islands which you just played, the theater, the notes, the house cleaning game, and some of the prison escape games. I brought them to people that I knew and trusted. I asked their opinions. And the great part is that they really loved his games. You know, the point of it all was just to give him some external reference point, but they genuinely loved his work. There was nothing for him to be afraid of.
Probably shouldn't show... he didn't send them to other people. If he wanted to send them to other people, he'd send them himself. Davey, I don't think you should have done that, man. Okay. Put down your weapon. Okay, I will. No, how do I put down weapon? I don't want to fire. I don't want to kill him. I guess the game's going to make me do it, but I hope he doesn't. I'm pressing every other button trying to make it not fire.
Can you see why I felt like this was the right thing to do?
It's the wrong thing
It's
to
the
do.
thing that I always feel like I need, to be told that my work is good, that I am good. When someone really connects with a thing that I've made, when they see themselves purely in my work, there's nothing that feels better. And I got to give that very same feeling to my friend. I did something... I really felt like I'd done something good, like I was a good person. I felt like there was a friend who was in trouble and was unhappy and maybe didn't like themselves, and I could fix it. If I could give him this gift, maybe I could fix the problem. When they told me how much they enjoyed his games, it was the best feeling. It was the absolute best feeling. It made me feel so happy. So beautifully, beautifully happy.
But that praise wasn't for you, Dave. It was for Coda. So who? So why did he share?
So anyway, Coda finishes this game, and then really he just kind of takes off for a while. So this is June of 2011, and I didn't hear anything from him for several weeks, I guess. And so out of nowhere, one day I get an email, and it's got a private link to a new game of Coda's. This one is called The Tower, and to my knowledge, it's the last game that Coda ever made.
Okay.
So let's take a look.
So if it took a while to make... Jesus, okay. It's got a lot riding on it.
And this is where I have trouble saying anything meaningful about Coda's work. Because more than anything else, The Tower just feels distant. It feels like it's trying to distance itself from the world. It's a very cold game.
I do not like the atmosphere here. It does feel rough.
This room actually has a maze in it.
Okay. Well, that's... I don't see any walls, but okay. Ah! Okay.
Except that all the walls of the maze are invisible. And then every time you touch one of the walls, there's this awful flashing and noise. So the experience is really miserable. The game goes beyond not being meant to be played. It actually seems to despise the player for trying to play it at all. But I do want to show you the rest of the levels, so when you're ready to continue, press enter. And
I don't think
I'll
I'm going to be able to
bridge
force
over
my
the
way through
maze.
that one. Hey, these look like parts from the Stanley Parable. Okay. Ruining the game. Not as such. I don't think anyway. I think he's just an onlooker, but I don't know.
And to be fair, it's not like this is the first game that's needed some modification to be playable. Like the house cleaning game. You know, that one used to actually loop the cleaning chores and you just cleaned a house forever.
Wait, what?
I had to cut it off so that you could exit the house and the game would actually end.
But you didn't have to cut it off.
That game had an idea that it was actually trying to communicate. What's the deeper idea behind the invisible maze?
Did anyone else catch that? Like, Davey just cutting off... Because that housekeeping one was my favourite. Like, it was lovely, it was great. And then he's now saying he cut it off, but he said... But then during it, he was like... And the game suddenly ends. I thought it cut off really, really quickly. So Davey cut it off, so... I feel like that's probably why he's getting mad.
The only way past this challenge is to randomly guess the 6-digit code.
I don't know what
Like
to
the
do.
invisible maze, it's frustrating to me, because it's the opposite of everything else that Coda has made. It doesn't encourage thought or engagement. It doesn't ask anything of me, except a lot of my time. If I could have reached him during this time, then maybe I could have asked him, but I couldn't. I still don't really understand why this is here. I'll put the code on the ground for you here, though, so that we can move on.
Oh, God. 15, 16, 17. Done. Okay, we got there in the end. Okay. I'm getting very dark vibes from this game. I'm worried I'm going to fall off by accident, but I hope I don't. Ah, lightness.
The switch to open this door is actually on the other side of the door, meaning that it's literally impossible to solve from this side. So even if you somehow brute forced your way through the first 2 challenges, and you got to this point, there's actually just no way to progress.
I feel like...
And it's scary for me, the idea of Coda cutting himself off entirely, just saying, you know, that's it, that's the end of the conversation, not giving me any way to fix the problem.
Maybe that's the idea.
Failure, I guess, when I can't fix the problem.
It's not your problem to fix, though, man. I think...
But I can open this door for you, so...
I get the feeling that this is a message almost to like, as in a personification of a message to Davey from Coda, because it's like... He knows that he modifies the games, so it's like... any random player wouldn't be able to get through this, but if it's just Davey, maybe he can?
Was I a failure for not understanding this game?
I don't know.
I don't know why I would be. It's not like everything needs to have a solution, but I feel it somehow. I feel like I failed, and I don't understand why. I remember, it's June of 2011, I'm playing this for the very first time, and as I'm playing, I'm thinking to myself, I don't know this person. I have no idea who this person is. It wasn't the guy I knew, it wasn't my friend. I had come to so many conclusions from looking at all of his work up to this point, and then suddenly none of them... I had been trying to, though. That was the thing. For years I was trying to get to know him, to understand who he actually was and what he stood for. I asked him so many times to please just tell me what his games mean to him.
You don't need to do that.
I asked him please to tell me what the 3 dots mean. And he wouldn't.
Maybe that's the idea, he just likes being himself. He doesn't... There's nothing more to it than that. Maybe that's what it is. He just likes it, and that's okay. Okay, I'm good.
I just felt so strongly that if I could have connected with him, that if I could have somehow made his work my own, that I would finally be once and for all happy. It was that I needed to see myself in someone else. I needed to be someone other than me. But he stopped and left, and it felt somehow like I had failed.
Okay.
Where did I screw up?
Dear Davy, thank you for your interest in my games. I need to ask you
I'm
not
the
to speak.
reason that you stopped making games, aren't I? It's because of what I did. I poisoned it for you.
Okay. I had a feeling.
I don't think I ever told you this, but when I took your work and I was showing it to people, it actually felt... It felt as though I were responsible for something important and valuable. And the people who played them, they treated me like I was important. They really listened and cared about what I had to say. Even though I was showing your work, it was... I felt good about myself. Finally. For a moment, while I had that, I liked myself.
Something my games are shown to other people against my wishes. That's... He's well within his right to say that. Something violating the one boundary that keeps me safe. Because he likes his privacy, I guess. Oh no. Okay. So the lampposts are all Davy. That's a real shame.
And then you stopped, and I didn't have anything left to show people. I just had to be with myself. And as soon as that happened, there was no feeling at all. Nothing. Less than nothing.
When I'm around you, I feel physically ill. You desperately need something and I cannot give it to you. I literally do not have it. Struggling to come up with new ideas does not make me depressed. Low points are just a part of the process. The fact that you think I am frustrated or broken says more about you than about me. Makes sense to you just yet. Which is fine, you're not my problem to solve. But I do hope that one day it clicks, and that you make peace with this thing you are wrestling.
I'm afraid that I did something really stupid because I don't like myself.
Unfortunately, I think that's kind of true. When you finally see what I'm talking about. Don't say anything.
That's why I'm releasing this collection of your work, is because I haven't been able to find any other way to reach you. I've tried everything. And so a part of me has hope that if I put this compilation out into the world, and if I put my name on it, that maybe enough people will play it so that it'll find its way to you, so that I can tell you that I'm sorry. I know I screwed up. If I apologize to you truly and deeply, will you start making games again? Please, I need to feel okay with myself again. And I always felt okay as long as I had your work to see myself in. I mean, is something wrong with me? Because I know that I did an awful thing, and I'm doing it again right now. Like, I'm showing people your work, but I can't stop myself from doing it. That's how badly I need to feel something again, like I'm an addict. There has to be something wrong with me. Can I apologize? What if I tell you I was wrong? Will that work? Will that fix it? I don't know. I don't think it will, but there's nothing else that I can do. Just tell me what you want. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, start making games again. Please help me. Please give me some of whatever it is that makes you complete. I want whatever that wholeness is that you just summoned out of nothing and you put into your work. You were complete in some way that I never was. And I want to know how to be a good person. I want to know how not to hate myself. Please. I'm fading, and all I want is to know that I'm going to be okay.
Jesus. Jesus, that was like a breakdown.
More love, more praise, more people telling me that I'm good. Always more. It's like a disease.
Jesus, this is powerful.
Solution. I guess if someone had told me ahead of time that he just really enjoyed making prison games, maybe I wouldn't have thought he was so desperate. I wouldn't have told so many people that he was depressed. Maybe he just likes making prisons.
Okay. People make what they want to make, you know, it's... Just because they don't make the thing that you expect them to make doesn't mean it's wrong. People can make whatever they want to make. And I think Davey didn't get that.
Even now, the disease is telling me to stop. Don't show people what a shitty person you are. They'll hate you.
The thing is, Davey sort of squeezed it, and so it seems like he made Coda just feel like he didn't have... that he wasn't right. So Davey was the cause of the problem. Jeez, it's heartbreaking. So I can't tell, is this game made by Davey or is this made by Coda now? I think it's made by Davey, isn't it? I think, because he said the Tower was the last game, I think. Unless the epilogue is the epilogue to the...
If I knew that my life depended on finding something to be driven by other than validation, what would that even be? It's strange, but the thought of not being driven by external validation is unthinkable. Like, I actually cannot conceive of what that would be like.
You don't need validation, just If you like what you're doing, then you're doing the right thing. Within reason, as long as it's not harming other people, you're fine.
What now?
I wish I knew, Davy boy. I'm sorry if this one's not like the other videos I've made, guys. This is a
I think I need to go.
motion trip. Probably
And
wise, Davy.
I'm sorry, because I know that I said that I would be here and I would walk you through this, but I'm starting to feel like I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot that I need to make up for, and so I'm just gonna... Okay.
Wow. These are beautiful landscapes though, so I don't know who made them, but they are lovely. I'm sorry about this, guys. I feel compelled to walk through these arches now, I don't know why. Sorry if I can get a bit upset here, guys. I'm okay, I promise. What's... Jacob Chewbacca, I'm not going to explain this, I'm afraid, mate. This is something you're going to have to go back and watch, I'm afraid. It's too deep of an experience for me to go and just talk about it. Jesus. Sorry. I'm just very, very immersed in it. It's just... You know, this is one of the most heartbreaking games I've ever played in my life. Oh, is that the engine from the Whisper machine? As in that space one. I think I know how to stop this one. Wow. Whoa. That's massive. Wow. So he made all this? This is crazy. That's like a massive map. Wow.
Turn back from this cave.
part R.
You said, let me prove that I'm brave.
Wow.
Let me keep going.
That was...
But the cave goes for miles.
That was an amazing game.
And
Truly amazing.
miles and miles.
I'm gonna need a minute to compose myself, sorry guys.
And you're so tired.
Okay,
But I know that you're
I'm good, I'm good.
So turn back. Turn back.
That really does make you think, really, doesn't it? At this point, I don't know if it's real or not. And to be honest, it doesn't matter if it's real or not. The message is still there. You know... God, always make sure you do the stuff, you know, don't judge a book by its cover as well. If anyone's like, you know, drawing sad drawings, or if they're drawing like dark drawings, it's fine, you know, they're just doing what makes them feel happy. This game really did speak to me, and I'm very emotional by it. I know this wasn't quite like my other stuff where I'm making jokes and laughing a lot, but sorry guys, it was good though, really, really good. I really, really loved it. Thank you guys for joining me on this expedition. Yeah, it is still very sad. For those of you who joined very late, I'd highly recommend going through that whole thing. That was... It starts off so cheery as well, and then it just doesn't become cheery again. Oh goodness, okay. If anyone does need help, or if anyone does want to talk or anything, I'm always here, so feel free to send me a message, I'll gladly answer. God, that is really... I don't know. I'm really trying to hold back tears here, guys, sorry about that. Okay. Well, I'll compose myself a bit anyway. I do hope everyone's okay, and I hope everyone is okay, really, I do. Can I edit this? Jacob, I think you're doing the other one, mate. Okay. My goodness, just the whole experience was just overwhelming to me. Because as someone who has gone through a lot of mental health problems, it does make you wonder what people think on the outside, but it doesn't matter, because it's your way of coping. I'm probably just rambling at this point, but it's difficult. You know, you get to a point where you feel you don't want to get judged, but at the same time, you are you, and you deal with things how you can, and you know, you create content that you want to create, and it doesn't matter if other people think it's stupid. It doesn't matter. Make it how you want to make it. That's what I would say. Make it how you want to make it. That doesn't just go for content. It goes for everything. Everything in your life. Don't let people judge you. Just do what you want to do. And if you are someone who judges people's content and just says this is awful or this is weird, it's not weird. It's just that's how someone wants to express themselves. It's beautiful in a way. But there we go. Okay, I really do hope everyone is okay. On a lighter note, I will be away this weekend, so the music show is releasing tomorrow. I've got some other videos I'd like to upload for tomorrow as well, for Saturday, and I'll be streaming again Sunday. And then I go back to full time for next week, so the streams are still coming. So there we go. I might be a bit more tired in them, but we'll get to them. I sincerely hope you are all okay. And if anyone does want to talk, feel free to send me a message on Discord or Instagram, and I'll gladly reply. Gladly reply. I reply to all my messages. Okay. So I think that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys so much for joining, and I sincerely hope you're okay, and hope you have a wonderful evening. I'd recommend playing some games, so it's a more fun game, should we say, some to relieve the experience. And yeah, there we go. I look forward to seeing you next time on the V.O.N channel. Ciao ciao for now.